name's Yasmin. This is my first YouTube video. So today I'm going to talk about my college experience, my first semester of college life, and how it's been. I go to UT, Hook'ems. I was nervous. I knew that like coming to college was going to be different than high school. I was going to have to study. The classes weren't going to be as easy, and a lot of people were going to be smart. I mean, I came into college thinking, okay, just study and you'll be okay. I was excited whenever I got accepted to UT, and whenever I first got to UT and like it was my first day of school, I was nervous. I didn't know what to wear. I don't even know. It was really different. Then my first tests were coming up. I was so nervous for these tests. I mean, yes, I had been studying, or I thought I had been studying. Yes, I thought things were okay. I thought, you know, like, we're good, you know. I had my chem test first. That was my first test here at UT. And I met this study group within my class, and they are so good, like, bless them. They are so smart, so driven, so motivated. Though I remember the week of the exam, I stayed up literally till 2 a.m. every night. Okay, that's like not even that late. I have never studied that much in my life. I have never put in that much time into a class, and I thought at the end of that week, like, I got this, Yasmin. You are gonna pass this test without a doubt. So come the day of the exam, I kid you not, I was literally excited. Like, who gets excited? I was excited standing out the door of the exam, like ready to take it. Remember, I get to the exam, we get the test or whatever, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I know everything on this. Wow. I'm like excited to hear my score back. So our teacher was like, okay, after this class, like the grades will be posted, and she was telling us how this was the highest class average she's ever gotten on a first exam. So I'm sitting in my seat feeling so proud of myself. I knew that I was one of the people that like helped that percentage go up. I was sitting there just thinking like, wow, I am the greatest. I feel so confident. And she continued to say that so many people got A's, so many people got B's, and so many people got C's, but like only like 10 to 15 people failed. And in my head, like, okay, I maybe thought, but I felt more that I got above like passing, you know. She continues to say that the passing rates like weren't too bad. I mean, the failing rates weren't too bad, but they still failed. So they got, some people got like 60s, and then 40 to 50 range was like 5. Okay, my math is probably like so wrong. It was like 5, and then 30 and below was like 2. And I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, like who got a 30? Like who failed this test? So I'm sitting there, and I open my laptop, I'm like logging on, excited to see a B. I thought I was gonna get a B at least. Okay, to those of you that like I lied about my grade, I was very ashamed of myself, so if you're watching this, I'm sorry. But I open it, and I was one of the 2 that got a 30. I sat there and was like triple checking it, quadruple checking it. Wait. Because the class average was like an 80. So I was like, wait, maybe the 80 is my grade. But like in the back of my head, I knew that wasn't my grade. And I was just like, how in the world did I get a 30? Like, what? And I was so embarrassed. I told people I got like a 50 or 60, but I mean, I really got a 30. I was one of the 2. Yeah, it was rough. I came home. This is my home, my dorm. And I cried in my bed for, I kid you not, like, I fell asleep crying. I was so discouraged. I felt so stupid. I was going through some rough times. I woke up and I thought to myself, like, you know what, that was one test, and one test gets dropped, thank God. So I just thought, like, you can redeem yourself, you can just, you know, build from it. So that's exactly what I did. I went to office hours, I, you know, did all that stuff, and the tests were better, but, you know, chemistry's there. And the other subjects are like, okay, I guess. Okay, so like that's like the academic part of college that I'm obviously involved in. Like I come to school, or I come to college to go to school academics, like, you know. But I also joined Greek Live. You can see my big flag in the back. It's of AD Pi. I rushed AD Pi this year. I am the first one in my family to like ever go Greek Live. I really did not know what to expect coming in. And then I got to Rush Week. I have never seen anyone take this I would never think of anyone to take this process so seriously. I understand that the sororities are like proud of their houses and they want to recruit the best people, but the way that the process was set up, I was literally like, well, I'm not getting into a house. That was that. It was very different, very extreme, very intense. Either way, I love where I ended up. I'm AD Pi, like I've said, and it's just been so good. The people that I've met within my sorority are the sweetest, most genuine people ever. They are so nice, so sweet, and it's great. I've met some great friends. And my roommate went AD Pi as well, so she's something else. I love her. So that's like something I'm involved in college. But overall, I think UT is just like a perfect fit for me. I do not see myself going anywhere else. Yeah, like I'm just really happy where I'm at. And I hope everyone's really happy where they're at, people that went to college or didn't go to college. Whenever I came to college, I really thought that I was never gonna miss home. I was gonna be okay on my own, and I'm okay. Like, I'm fine. But I remember the first day that my parents dropped me off. Like, I felt like I was going to a summer camp, and they were gonna come right back for me. But that wasn't it at all. I remember them coming and like taking all my stuff down, helping me just, you know, put things away and whatnot. But it was eventually time for them to leave, so I walked them out. I kid you not, I waved bye to them and ran inside because I could not see the car driving away. I would have been devastated. But I had gone like a month and a half without seeing them. And it was really hard. Not really hard. I mean, it was hard. And I think it's just like realizing that like your family's everything, and being away from them really makes you miss them and love them that much more. The food in college, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did gain some weight. I was like involved in a lot of sports in high school. So I was consistently like doing something or working out. I came to college, I stopped working out, and I started eating. Eating and eating. It's really easy not to want to go to the gym, even though I have one literally downstairs. You know, that constant battle you have within your head of yourself, and you're just like, okay, like, it's time to get it together, and time to eat healthy and exercise. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to eat healthier and exercise, so we'll see how that goes. I nap literally like 2 times a day, and when I don't nap, I'm not me. Living on your own is definitely different than living with your parents, because I know my parents, I'd have like a curfew, not a curfew, but like obviously I couldn't get home at like 5, 4, 3 in the morning. They'd want me home by like 1:32 on like different occasions. I know when I first got into college, I was really excited to go to like 6th Street in Austin. So I went one of like the first weeks that I got here on a Thursday night. I have class at 9 the next day. I Went out, had a blast. I woke up the next morning at like 12:31. I missed 3 classes and it was not my day. Thank you for watching. That was my first video. Please subscribe and like it. Oh, sorry for literally looking so rough. I was asleep before this and I worked out. And I didn't shower. Bye.